Basta means it's enough. Don't want this shit anymore, it's enough. So that's why Basta. You just look out the side, you have the waters. I look out on the other side, I have the horses. It's perfect. That is Ale Karlberg, our founder. He went to a place in Italy called San Patrignano. And when he came there, he realized that it wasn't a normal treatment home. They had over 1,000 heroin addicts, and there were only 12 people working there. And he said like, oh, what? How can you be only 12 people working with over 1,000 heroin addicts? And then when he learned to know about San Patrignano, he realized that it was a company and it was a totally different way of looking at how you can help people to stop with drugs. So he thought this is a fantastic idea. I want to start something similar in Sweden. And since the idea came from Italy and he speaks Italy, he said Basta is a good word.
I arrived here in Basta the last time, 2003, from prison. I was in prison before I came to Basta, and it was through the criminal justice system that I got the chance to come to Basta. I have been here 2 times before that, but those times I didn't understand what Basta was. I only came here because in Sweden it's allowed to do the last time of your sentence outside of Basta. But the last time when I came here, I had nothing left. I had no relations with my family. I had no job. I had no apartment. I was living in the woods or in some basements or in my car, if I had a car. So I was really willing to accept the help this time.
So I came here 14 years ago after being a heroin addict for almost 20 years. Of course, the life in the end becomes very difficult. Even if it goes up and down, sometimes you have a lot of money, then sometimes you don't have any money, you live on the street. But the longer you continue to be a heroin addict, the more difficult it becomes. So in the beginning it wasn't so hard, and I had 3 children. And then in the end, the government took the children away from me. I lost my apartment. The police started to come after me. So of course it became very difficult in the end. And I think that's why I wanted to come to Basta, because I had a life that I was too tired to live that life anymore. It was too hard.
Before I came here, I was working with computers, 10 years. In the biggest Telia Sonera, you maybe know, the biggest telephone company in Sweden. I worked there like a computer engineer.
Okay.
But then came the financial crisis. They bought me out. They paid me 1 year, and I had to go, and I started to drink a little bit too much. Yeah. So I got a problem with my drinking. I had almost every day now. So now it's stopped for that. So here I can be without, because you're not allowed to drink here. If you drink here, bye bye. So it's good for me.
La seule chose qu'on demande aux gens qui viennent, c'est ta volonté de venir, c'est ta décision. Mais la seule chose, ici, il n'y a pas de drogue. Si tu as envie de prendre des drogues, on ne moralise pas, mais pas ici. Il faut que tu quittes Basta. Ça doit être un repos pour les gens d'ici, et aussi un repos de savoir qu'ici, il n'y a pas de drogue.
This is a peaceful place, and many times people, they feel that they come here and they just get I can breathe out, I can relax.
Ils ont établi Basta en dehors de la ville, justement parce qu'il faut faire une rupture avec la ville et se trouver dans un autre monde.
Well, we define ourselves as a company of crisis. It's easy to say, but we really exist because there are problems. We have two goals. We are a social company. We are a social enterprise. Yes. We have both a goal that is to make as big profit as possible to survive. But also we do rehabilitation and integration into society. So we need also have a good work, a real work with quality. You have to do something that someone needs. When you have done a lot of things, butter knives, and your mother had got tens like that, she's fed up with your knives you have done in prison. So we needed to go to the market. We needed to sell services and products on the market, in the market economy.
If you make a chair, and the chair is worth 100 euros, outside Basta it's worth 100 euros, and you make a similar chair that also is worth 100 euros, and you get the client from outside to buy your chair, that means that the outer world, the market, has told you, okay, I made a chair that is equally good as the chair in the store. And this brings self-esteem. They don't buy it because we are drug addicts that are making chairs. They buy the chair because it's a good chair.
I'm directing the carpentry and keeping contact with customers. I'm taking care of people who have just arrived, and I take care of people who've chosen to stay. And well, that's basically it. I'm keeping the carpentry rolling. Well, being a carpenter, I like to be able to use my skills, and this, of course, is a big responsibility to take care of people who might not be in too good conditions when they get here, but it's a challenge.
You're working. After a while, you feel better because you're working.
Yeah.
And you feel you're doing something. Maybe you haven't done something for 10 years. Only drugs and alcohol. And now you have the responsibility. So you feel better of that.
Les gens peuvent dire, je ne suis pas ex-toxicomane, je suis menuisier, je suis plombier, je suis responsable du chenil, je suis responsable de l'écurie. Et ça change tout.
The board of directors, it's a majority of ex-drug abusers in that. In the management, it's a majority of ex-drug abusers. And of course it's tough sometimes because not everyone has the typical education to be in that position, but we educate people to take responsibility and be able to do that, to manage this. But you also have to understand that, and I'm just painting it a bit black and white, an ex-heroinist is used when it knows how to find money when they are using drugs. A drug abuser knows to be innovative to get money. They are working nearly 24 hours per night or day to get money. They know how to work. They sometimes take risk, then they go to prison. But these are all elements that an entrepreneur must have. Willingness to work hard, willingness and being, of course, innovative, and taking risk. That's typical for an entrepreneur. Our mission is to just transform that to a legal side. So I think it's no problem to have ex-drug abusers in the management or in the board. No problem. They have skills.
I have met social workers from France and from other parts of Europe, and also I have met Swedish social workers who still thinks that, yes, I want to help people, and that's why I will do things for them. I will speak for them, I will do things for them. I met a woman who wanted to speak about Roman people, gypsies, Romani people. He wanted to speak about Romani people, and she was, really fighting for their rights. And then afterwards I went to her and said, but why isn't any Romani people here to speak for themselves? And she was like, what? Because it's a tradition. You don't even think about it, that people can speak for themselves, and you need to support them to be able to speak for themselves. You don't have to speak for them.
Social workers, therapists, and street workers, there have been some great people trying to help me, but I could never connect. Because for me it was like this, okay, well, it's easy for you to say you're educated, you've been to school for 5 years, now when you leave me now, you are going home to your family, you're going to sleep with your wife, and you're going to take care of your kids, you're going to do funny things this weekend. Well, what am I going to do? I'm going to sleep in my car and have a terrible weekend. So for me it was very hard to connect with the professional people. But then I came to Basta and I saw that, wow, this is drug addicts, alcoholics, and they are, like running a company. How is this possible? And this was really what got me started. So and you didn't have to go away. You didn't need here. You could stay here for more than 6 months, for more than a year. You didn't have to go after 28 days.
For me, it's empowerment to take a decision and take care of your own life. And if you want something, you take care of this self. You must be strong inside yourself and know what you can fix many things.
Well, I think it's a really difficult word to catch, empowerment. First of all, it's about power. But it's also about power over your own life. For example, we say like this. We don't say empowerment first of all. We say a better life is possible. And if you want to have a better life, we will hand you the tools. And the tools we have in our social enterprising. We have it through our entrepreneurship. The tools we give you will help you to empower yourself. But I cannot force you to empower yourself. I just give you the tools. But empowering is about taking power over your life. If you don't want that, I cannot help. But we say mostly like a better life is possible. And what the better life is for you, I cannot say. But I will give you the tools so you can choose your way to a better life.
You can't. You can just tell people that I hope you do another choice. If you do another choice, I will be here to help you. But you can't disqualify other people's choices, because if I choose to, I said I will go this way, and you say no, you should go that way. I said, no, I will go this way. And then I go this way, and then I get lost. Do you think I'm going to call you and tell you, hey, I'm lost? No, because then you are going to say, what did I tell you? You shouldn't have gone that way. But if I say, I go this way, and you say, okay, that's your choice. But if you need any help, please call me. If you don't disqualify the choice, then I will be able to call you and say, shit, I'm lost here. Can you help me? Do you understand? Yes. So that's why you shouldn't disqualify. Even if you feel that that's a bad choice, You shouldn't, you know, tell people like, oh, that's a bad choice. Because then you close the door for them to come back to you to ask for help.
It's not just one method. It depends on what you want to empower. But the foundation of the empowerment here in Basta is to try to help people to understand that they are in charge of their lives. That they can really become whatever they want to be. Okay. If they just... because the hardest thing here in Basta is to understand, or is to get to know, what are your dreams.
You have empowerment?
Yeah. I have. I have a vision, I have a dream. Yeah. My vision is a horse center with fishing, horse riding, like vad heter sån här värdshus? Like a center for fun.
Yes.
It's, horses, fishing, hunting, they bath and have a good time here.
I've been not so long time yet. Right now I'm just take one day.
Okay.
And I have no big plans right now. Just one day.
Just
one day at a time. For a moment. Maybe, I don't know. I cannot say what I'm doing next year or 2 years or 3 years. Maybe I'm working with computers again. Maybe I don't live here, but right now I want to be here. I don't want to be in the society with my friends. It's too big risk for me. I sit there and drink again. And I don't want that. So right now I feel good.
I've had exhibitions before, but and I got interrupted by using too much drugs, alcohol, and this would be a nice place to confirm that I'm still able, you know. I feel like I've achieved the first step in my life, and that is to get away from drugs. My second step would be having an exhibition as a wood carver, and try to, maybe next summer or summer after that, whenever it's suitable for me. So that would be great, you know.
I don't have a dream, but live for the day and do the best. What can I do? My project is to stay on Basta. I live here now, so I don't feel. Why should I move? It's my home. I don't have any other home now, and yeah, it's my home now.
As I said, I'm quite happy right now, right here. So my dream is that let it be like this for a long time now. I don't want to change much. I'm very happy. I have nice, good work that I enjoy going to work every day. I enjoy working with people and the feeling that I can support people in changing their lives and making their lives better. And I have nice work friends. The people I work with, I know them and they know me, and we are like the same, so I feel very relaxed with them. And as I said, I live in a nice house. My children are nice. I have a horse. I'm very happy right now.
We want to change social politics in Sweden, or we want to be some sort of lobby organization. But we also want to be much bigger, because then we can help more people or be a place for other marginalized people to come to. So my hope is, if you are double sized now, I mean, today we are nearly 200 in the Basta group, and if we were around 400 or 500, then it's about power and empowerment in society. I think then we could show even more than we do now, of course. You have to be big in this business. So, of course, we believe in changing the society.